So my name is Kerrie Mercel and I would like to welcome you to the Foster Bee program. And this is for aspiring bee whisperers, people who have always thought that they'd like to keep bees but have never known what to do, how to do it, what to look for, where to even start. So I thought that what we might create is a Bee Whisperers Foster Bee program so that you can all come participate, learn about bees and be totally inspired by the fabulous things that you can do with honey. One of the challenges in keeping bees is that there is a lot of information that you need to understand. And what I'd like to do is to run this mentoring program, sharing the information that I've collected along the way and helping you get your own beehive. Now, the way I will do that is by fostering 15 of my hives. So you can see behind me, we have the long hives. I have disabilities and I can't lift the boxes. So what I do is instead I build these long hives which take 30 or more frames in them, which is more or less the same as the stackable hives that take 30 or more frames. So I don't actually have to lift the top box off to get to the bees underneath the bottom boxes, because all I do is lift the hood like lifting the bonnet of a car, and all the bees are there and I just slide the frames along. And what I'd like to do is to teach you how to keep the bees, and the way we will do this is by having a 4-month program. Every 3 weeks you will come to Loganlea, which is southeast Queensland, and you will spend 2 hours on site where we will learn all about bees. There'll be other information that you'll be given, like a free biosecurity video and site that you need to go and learn about the diseases and what you're looking for. You will need to register with council if council requires you to register. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we'll have to go through. So on the very first day, what we will do is be here. We will go through everything that you are meant to go through. We will check that you have everything, and we will talk about what bee equipment that you need. Now, for you to come with me out here and work with the bees, you need a jacket, you need a hive tool, and you need a smoker. I work with a wholesaler, and what I'll do on that day that we all meet, the very first day, we will sit here and I'll say, right, who wants it? You know, this is what it's going to cost. To be honest, it'll be somewhere around $100 to get the three items to start you off. Now, as far as your pants and that, you don't need a long, you don't need pants. You can just have loose-fitting thick pants, like a pair of baggy jeans or something like that. And if I step back, you'll actually, maybe you'll see, I might have to kick my foot up, but you'll actually see I've just got socks and a pair of old boots on. So on the first day, we will talk through everything, make sure that you're clear on what you need to do, because the second time that we come out, we are actually going to be working with the bees. Now, if anybody comes out on that first day and you've got your own bee suit and your own bee gear, I'm more than happy for us to have a quick peek in the hive, but the rest of you will have to stay away because we don't want to get stung by the bees. Now, one of the things, if you are allergic to bees, you will be excluded from this program. If you don't know if you are allergic to bees, we have the Logan Hospital 5 minutes down the road, and so, if anything happens, we're really, really close. But please don't apply if you have any allergies in that space, because every beekeeper gets stung. I've been stung probably hundreds of times, I can't even remember. So it's just part of what happens. And it's very important that you know where you stand in that space. So after, we'll do it'll be about 5 sessions that we do here. We will go through how to make bee boxes, we will go through how to keep the bees, how to check the bees, and in every course we have, we will harvest honey. Now that's one of the most exciting things that people like to do, and I've got an electric honey spinner here, so we will use that to get the honey. And guess what? Every group of 4 people who come in the honey harvest will get 2 kilos of honey to take home with them. So the cost of this program is going to be by donation. I don't want to exclude anyone because they're struggling with money. We are setting up a community here, a conscious community of people who eat healthy food and support each other. So this beekeeping is part of that conscious community. We are heading for rough times in the food arena, I believe, and how cool would it be to have a supply of honey in your backyard? It's easily to obtain 50 kilos of honey from a hive every year. So it could be something that you could get your kids to supplement their pocket money. I know teenagers that keep hives and they sell honey, at school and through their parents and that, and they make their pocket money that way. So when it comes down to the very last day, if you have turned up to every single session, and there's no wiggle room on this, you must commit to being on time and turning up to the 5 sessions that we have that'll happen every 3 weeks. If you do that, you will be offered one of the splits that we do halfway through the program. What a split is we take some frames of bees, put it into a smaller box, and we allow that box to requeen itself. It will be a 3-frame split that we actually do, and on the last day, if you've bought a box because you didn't want to make one, or you made your own box, you bring your box here and we will take that split of bees out of the box and we will put it in your box so that you can take it home. Now that will be by donation again. If you were to come to me and say, look, I'd like to buy a 3-frame nuke, it would cost you $150. Normally I sell 4-frame nukes for $200 and 5-frame for $250. So I'm asking you, please give this by donation. I've got hard costs that I'm contributing to make this happen. And then what I want you to do is go out and inspire as many people as you can around the beekeeping arena. And then when I run the second program, maybe you have friends and family who you would like for them to come and do the second beekeeping program, the foster bee program. Anyway, it's all good news. I'm going to have question and answer sessions leading up to the first real live session here, so everyone is really clear on what is expected. You will need to watch some videos, you'll need to do a free online biosecurity course, you will need to be at the question and answer sessions, you will need to register, and you will need to turn up to every session, and you will need to turn up to every session on time, because this is how we roll. We respect each other and we support each other and we help each other, and especially foster bees. As Queen Bee Whisperer, that's my job. I'm out there. Please contact me if you need further information, and I hope to see you in the very near future. And for now, this is Kerrie Mercel. I'm about to do honey today, so I'm out and about in my beehives collecting and harvesting the honey. See you all very soon.